Hey, what's up? It's Shandis from Nanny's Northwest, and today we're going to talk about how to add silliness when you are spending time with kids. If you watch this video and you find value in it, please subscribe to this channel. So the silliness topic actually came about because I was talking to my husband about what I'm currently teaching the kids that I nanny for, and we're learning about the solar system, and I was telling him that each time I teach them about a new planet, I change my voice and my body movements to match that planet. So for example, we were talking about Jupiter, which of course is the biggest planet in the solar system. And so I would change my voice to sound big, and I would say boom, boom every time I would say something. This is what it looked like. Hello, I'm Jupiter, and I'm the biggest planet in the solar system. Boom, boom, boom. As I'm talking to these kids, they love it. They're cracking up laughing. They think it's so funny. They keep saying, do the Jupiter voice, do the Jupiter voice. What I am doing is finding a way to engage with them while I'm teaching them. So as I'm explaining this to my husband, he goes, babe, that's your magic. Your ability to use silliness and ridiculousness to connect with kids and to teach them. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go on YouTube and I'm gonna encourage other people to be just as silly. Silliness and ridiculousness really is just a tool. It's a tool that you can use to bond with children. It engages their brain, it engages them in learning, and it helps them connect with you. So the silliness is magic because it makes learning enjoyable. It makes spending time with you a little bit more enjoyable. So if you're using silliness to teach kids something, it makes what you're teaching them more digestible. So the gist of this is that silliness is the language of children. You don't usually have to teach them how to be silly. What you have to do is start engaging with them in that silliness. Like, take your mind there. Whatever they're doing, like, get fully engulfed in that thing and be a little bit ridiculous. It's okay. So I came out the womb silly. It just doesn't take much. I'm just silly, goofy, ridiculous. Shenanigans are just my MO. If that's not your thing, that's okay. You don't have to be a professional comedian to make kids laugh. Observe what makes them laugh and then engage with them in that way. Some kids love making funny faces. Some kids just love it when you chase them around the house or chase them around the yard. Whatever it is, just go there with them and be silly while you do it. So if you're saying, I just can't be silly, I'm gonna tell you how to be silly. I'm telling you to be spontaneous, I know, so it's kind of strange to give you ways to be spontaneous, but that's what I'm gonna do, okay? Number one, turn on some music and dance with them. There's literally a song called Shake Your Sillies Out. Turn that song on and you guys just dance together. If you're a bad dancer, that's even better. I'm not there to laugh at you. It's just you and that kid or you and your family. Nobody's watching. Just let loose, dance with them. They are going to love it. They will love seeing you be silly, be ridiculous, and just having fun. Number two, look up a silly joke. Go online, Google silly kids jokes, tell them the joke. And then here's the magic part. Ask them if they know any jokes. Have you ever asked a 4 or 5-year-old if they know any jokes? If they don't, they're gonna make up one, okay? Ask them if they know any jokes. Listen to their joke, prepare your courtesy laugh, because it might not be that funny, but that's okay. And then keep rolling with that, telling each other jokes, making each other laugh. So number three, did I say number two?
I'm pretty sure you did.
Okay, we're gonna pretend I said number two. Number three is to exaggerate things. If you are watching this video and you're like, I'm just not that person, get out of your own head for a minute, okay? And think about what it's like to be in the mind of the child that you're spending time with. If you're talking to them and you're having a tea party, change your voice. Hello, I'm going to make some tea. Would you like some cookies? they are gonna be so engulfed in what you're saying because you're being silly, you're being ridiculous, you have their attention, you're engaging in them, you're engaging with them. Another way to exaggerate things is to exaggerate your body movements, right? If you are cooking and you have some salt, sprinkle the salt in like you're making a potion or something. If you are chasing them, chase them with quick little feet or chase them with big booming feet. Just anything to get your body out of what it's normally doing and try to be silly and exaggerated with it. Another way to exaggerate things is to make silly faces at each other. If you don't want to use exaggerated body movements or high and low voices, just make a silly face at them and see how they respond. The family that I currently nanny for will be sitting at the table coloring. I'll look over at them, they'll look over at me, and I'll just go. And then they'll start giggling, and then they'll make a silly face. And within a few minutes, we are cracking up laughing. So number 4 is to engage in imaginative play. This is my absolute favorite thing to do with kids. You can incorporate imaginative play into the simplest of things that happen in your life. If you are taking out the garbage, pretend to be a ninja. Tiptoe to the garbage can, whisper to them, and then tiptoe out to the garbage can outside. They will watch you and come back in the house. They will start talking to you about what kind of ninja you are, or did anybody see you, or like they will go there with you. If you are building Legos with them, turn it into an ice cream shop, turn it into a repair shop, and then really engage with them in that way. I would like to order 15 scoops of ice cream, please. They'll scoop the ice cream, and when you're eating it, oh my God. This is so delicious. I love it. I'll be back to your ice cream shop tomorrow. Just go there with them. It's going to be fun. You will connect with them. It'll be good, you guys. It really will. Now, if they are being too silly to the point where they're gonna start hurting each other or they're not listening to you, send them outside for 5 minutes. Let them play, let them get their energy out, and then when they come back in, you guys can talk about the expectations. So what I'm trying to encourage in this video is just spontaneous silliness, or even if they're already engaging in some kind of play, that you go there with them, that you engage with them in a way that's meaningful to them and in a way that makes it feel like you've entered their world. So the goal of all of this silliness is for you to find ways to laugh with your children, and you can do that if you just add silliness. Was that perfect?
That was pretty good.
Okay. Beyonce, you better look out.